This is not what the American people want.
Whoopi Goldberg just unleashed a blistering takedown of Donald Trump that has the entire internet on fire. The Oscar-winning host exploded on live television, pounding the table as she declared,
This is not what the American people want.
Her passionate rant left the studio audience cheering, conservative co-hosts speechless, and Trump's team absolutely fuming. This wasn't just another celebrity opinion. This was a nuclear truth bomb that's gone more viral than Trump's spray tan formula. Let's dive right into what happened on The View's April 8th episode that has everyone talking. During the show's Hot Topics segment, Whoopi Goldberg had clearly reached her breaking point with Trump's latest antics.
Millions of Americans gathered this weekend for hands-off rallies around the country to protest the administration's policies on deportations, mass layoffs, tariffs that continue to cause global economic chaos.
The panel was discussing Trump's comments from the previous day, where he warned of big problems in the country if prosecutors dared to charge him. A thinly veiled threat that many interpreted as inciting potential unrest.
These countries are calling us up, kissing my ass. They are dying to make a deal. Please, please, sir, make a deal. I'll do anything. I'll do anything, sir. And then I'll see some rebel Republican, some guy that wants to grandstand, say, I think that Congress should take over negotiations. Let me tell you, you don't negotiate like I negotiate.
This is not what America wants. America doesn't want to keep hearing how everything is a fraud when you lose, Goldberg exclaimed. The studio audience went wild. Apparently, tired of this, resonated with quite a few folks. Even The View's token conservative voice, Alyssa Farah Griffin, a former Trump White House staffer, nodded in agreement, admitting many in the GOP are quietly over the Trump show. It's like watching your friend finally tell off that annoying guy who won't stop talking about his golf score at every dinner party. America collectively screamed, "Thank you," as Whoopi said what many have been thinking. When Whoopi stared directly into the camera and declared, "Enough." This ain't what the American people signed up for. It was game over. Trump had been officially whoopied on national television. Now, this wasn't just some random celebrity hot take. Whoopi and Trump have been locked in a bitter feud for years.
I want him to show his birth certificate. There's something on that birth certificate that he doesn't like.
Oh my God,
that's a terrible
that is
thing
just
to say.
Whoopi, I'm telling you.
He was 3 pounds
Whoopi, I love you. I'm telling
I love
you.
you too. I think that's the biggest pile of dog mess I've heard in ages.
Early as 2015, when Trump was rising in the GOP primaries, Whoopi was one of his most vocal critics. She regularly fact-checked his claims and often refused to even speak his name on air, referring to him simply as that guy or you-know-who, treating Trump like the Voldemort of politics. Trump, never one to let a slight go unpunished, has lobbed plenty of insults back. He's called The View boring and dumb, and even banned the show from some White House press events during his presidency. It's a level of presidential pettiness not seen since Nixon put Elvis on his enemies list.
You said,
Whoopi, you know what's horrible?
The animosity reached a boiling point in July 2018 when Trump supporter Judge Jeanine Pirro appeared on The View. When Pirro accused Whoopi of having Trump derangement syndrome, Goldberg erupted,
yeah. Listen, I don't have Trump derangement. Let me tell
The exchange got so heated that Whoopi ended up cutting to commercial and essentially kicking Pirro off the set. It was like watching the political equivalent of a WWE SmackDown, except with more sensible shoes.
I want him to show his birth certificate. There's something on that birth certificate that he doesn't like.
Oh my God,
that's a terrible
that is
thing to
just
say.
the
Whoopi, I'm
worst
telling
thing. He
you.
was 3 pounds.
Whoopi, I love you. I'm telling
I love
you.
you too. I think that's the biggest pile of dog mess I've heard in ages.
The question is,
Why not show it, right?
there's something on his birth certificate he doesn't want to show.
It's not because he's black.
Let
It's
him
time you
show.
were born,
Has
what
nothing
color
to do
you
with it.
are.
By the way,
Because I
has
think when
nothing
any
to do
white
with it.
president asks to be shown the birth certificate, when you become a president of the United States of America, you know that he's
let him
American.
show
I'm
his
sorry.
birth
Then in November 2019, The View invited Donald Trump Jr. and Kimberly Guilfoyle on the show for its 5,000th episode. It quickly devolved into what TV critics politely called chaos, and what the rest of us called a complete dumpster fire. When Trump Jr. tried to deflect criticism by bringing up decades-old controversies involving the hosts, Whoopi wasn't having it. The question is, you're the president's son. What kind of example is he setting? The segment was so combative that censors had to repeatedly bleep out the crosstalk. It was like watching someone bring a knife to a Whoopi fight. Never a good idea. This week's takedown immediately went viral, spreading faster than conspiracy theories at a family Thanksgiving. Within hours, clips of Goldberg's "This is not what America wants" line amassed hundreds of thousands of views on Twitter and TikTok. The hashtag #TheView trended nationwide, with viewers praising Goldberg for saying what we're all thinking.
Who's your favorite Whoopi?
Goldberg?
Okay.
Star Wars legend Mark Hamill tweeted his support with, "Finally, thank you at Whoopi Goldberg for saying what needed to be said." Actress Bette Midler declared that Whoopi spoke for all of us who love this country. It was like a celebrity group chat had gone public. Of course, Trump world wasn't about to take this lying down. Donald Trump Jr. fired back on Twitter, mocking Goldberg's rant as hysterical screaming and suggesting The View focus on its ratings. Apparently, Jr. missed the irony that by responding, he was literally helping their ratings. The art of the self-own runs deep in that family. Fox News picked up the story to criticize Goldberg.
More fun than is happening on The View.
Yeah, it was appointment viewing all week, actually.
Really was.
It really
I actually had a lot of fun watching these clips.
What makes Whoopi's moment so powerful isn't just the rant itself. It's that her words tap into something millions of Americans are feeling. Recent polls show a majority of Americans don't want Trump to run again, with many citing exhaustion with the constant drama. Even among Republicans, his support has been slipping, especially with younger voters. Whoopi's "Not What America Wants" declaration has become more than just a viral moment. It's crystallized a national sentiment of Trump fatigue. From the women's marches after his inauguration to protests against family separations to demonstrations after Roe v. Wade was overturned, Americans have repeatedly shown resistance to Trump's vision. Meanwhile, Trump's mounting legal troubles, multiple criminal indictments, a business fraud trial, and looming cases related to the 2020 election reinforce the idea that America doesn't want a leader constantly in court. When Whoopi said, "This is not what America wants," she was channeling the exhaustion many feel with Trump's endless drama. People are tired of waking up to check their phones wondering, what nightmare did he cause overnight? It's like being in a toxic relationship with the world's neediest ex who just won't stop texting. The younger generation has embraced this moment too. On TikTok, users have remixed Whoopi's words with dramatic music, turning it into an anthem for Gen Z political engagement. Whoopi Goldberg's live TV takedown represents more than just another celebrity versus Trump feud. It captures a pivotal cultural moment where much of America is attempting to turn the page on the Trump era. The irony is delicious. A TV personality, Whoopi, using her platform to effectively tell a former president and reality TV star, Trump, that the show is over, the audience has had enough. It's like the ultimate season finale where the main character gets voted off his own island. When Goldberg declared,
This is not what the American people want.
she was speaking for election results, where Trump lost by 7 million votes, for polling data showing majority disapproval, and for a public increasingly exhausted by the chaos. As one Twitter user perfectly summarized, Trump thinks America wants more Trump. Whoopi just told him what America actually wants: less Trump. Whether you love Whoopi or hate her, this moment has become a rallying cry for those who believe America deserves better than constant crisis and division. And judging by the millions of views and overwhelming support her comments received, it seems a whole lot of Americans agree. If you found this breakdown eye-opening, please hit that like button and subscribe for more coverage of these viral political moments. This is Viral Vote, and I'll see you in the next video.